What's going on there, YouTube? The tube of you. Hello, Steve. How are you? Oh, here comes the dog already. Come here. Come here. No. Whew. How was your day, Steve? Jennifer Swanson, welcome in. How are you? Another hot day in Oklahoma. And next month's the hottest. What? What? You need something? Lana, it's your birthday? How many years? Hello, Landon. 10. Oh, come here, Jack. Come here, Jack. This is Jack. Rabbity rab rab. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lana. Happy birthday to you. Hello, Ara. Yeah, he's my streaming buddy. Ronnie, new subscriber from Greece. What's that, Vasha? Vasha M? Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me. DJ, hello, how are you? Aaron Williamson from North Carolina. How are you? Well, I have an outdoor dog too. This guy's an indoor dog. And I have one inside cat and probably about 24 outside cats. These nuts guy. Iris? Hello, Iris. How are you? Luna Bell. Iris is from California. I was born and raised in California, and I went to check it out a while back, and there is no way I would move back to the area I grew up in. Aliza from England. Shirkledvink, you can just leave the room. R.I.P. Hulk Hogan, yeah. Oh, you lost your dog in April. Jojo? Jennifer Painter, hello. How are you? Welcome in. Ew. Cole from New York. Cole Armstrong. It's a good name. Red Dragon from Australia. How you doing? Eliza, I'm doing all right. I'm holding my own. Yeah, he's my streaming buddy. Anytime I sit here and put the camera in front of me, he's got to get up on my lap. Oh, we got a gay frog in the room. How you doing there, frog? Jason Price, welcome back. Bobby Duncan, I'm in Oklahoma, U.S. Mini Minion, how you doing? What's going on? Tanuki from Switzerland. Who kicks the bucket first, you or the dog? Probably the dog, but it'll be close. Third world citizen. Hello from Jamaica. Well, hello back at you from the U.S. in the great state of Oklahoma. Hello, Lisa. Yeah, thank God it's Friday. Somebody loves Trump in here. Mini Minion, how you doing? IFM India stock. He chased Baller Toy? No. He's too old. He gets around slow. Are you Tommy Morrison? No. Too bad the drugs and alcohol got a hold of him, because he was a good boxer. What? Oh my goodness, I had to put it on show segment to you and the... I don't know what all that means. Have you ever been to any good concerts? Been to a couple. I don't remember who they were, though. One was a female country artist. One was a rock band. I don't remember who they were. The only one I remember going to, the name was Kenny Rogers. And that was because he got pissed off and walked off stage. But he had put in just enough time, I think like a half hour, 45 minutes. He had put in just enough time where they didn't have to give us a refund. Y'all were Malik. You're glad to see me alive, huh? I already know by looking at you, you went crazy in 87. Yeah, probably about 1978 to 87. I was getting it. Sassy Cat, how are you? Ankit? Was that Ankit Jat? I'm doing okay. How you doing? Chris O'Connor, hello again. Well, I'm good. You're doing great, Sassy. Good to see you in here and good to bump into you in other lives too. Hulkamania will run wild forever. No, not forever, but quite a while. I got a big monitor behind this so I can see the chat better, and the dog's just watching it intently. There's John the Myth. How you doing, John? Oh, that's all right, Sassy. I knew what you're getting at. Alexander the Cat and Friends. How are you? One of these days we might get the hours in. I don't know. Introvert versus extrovert. Said, hi, Ron. You came back in my short feed. John the Myth, you're doing good? I'm glad. Okay, actually, how about, what is it? What's the other site? Instagram. Kai, I'm sure you have Instagram, don't you? Do you post it in your description? Beetle the Magnificent. And Stains. Almost beer 30. It is. I got a little more coffee though. All right, I'll shoot you. I'll get a hold of you on Instagram. Yeah, I went and saw Kenny Rogers and took my family, and it was not a good time. He might have been just ill, but he sang like 45 minutes and then got mad and walked off stage. I don't know what he got mad about. Maybe somebody down close said something, but he walked off. Everybody got upset. And he made it just to the point where you couldn't get a refund or a rain check or anything. Rockety, how are you? Jason Diaz is leaving Spain next week. That's good, but why you said you are weak in chat? You talking about Aura? Aura's the weak one. Any new or interesting facts or news? No, nothing I can think of. Automation Limited, yes. How are you? I think yesterday my wife was watching a interview with Sharon Osbourne, and she basically said that he had a what is it? Like a medically assisted suicide. Home automation, I'm good. I'm doing all right. Yeah, stains, that's what I overheard Sharon on my wife's, she was watching an interview, and I said, did she really say that he had an assisted end of life? And Lisa goes, yeah, that's what she said. It wasn't that long ago. He just did his farewell concert, or where he was sitting in that chair. Brandon, how you doing? I'm doing good. Me and Jack. He's like passed out with his head back. You're gonna have a sore neck, dude. I don't have any advice for fighting a flu or cold. A lot of times when I'm fighting something like that, I flood myself with vitamin C. I'll drink a whole bunch of orange juice, like a gallon a day, and take vitamin C tablets. Hello, Mary. How are you? Anybody that's in here, subscribe and follow Mary Mistretta. Aura Martinez, and Alexander the Cat and Friends. Hello, Pan. I haven't seen you for a while. How are you? Yeah, I when I'm feeling bad, man, I drink a ton of orange juice. Oh, steroid shot. And pain meds, that's good. Yeah, I always like when I can get a prescription for any kind of pain med, I pick it up, and if I need one or two or none or whatever, then, but I always like to have pain meds on hand just in case, because sometimes you need them. You need something before you can get to a doctor or your primary care and get the get it ordered up and picked up and all that. So I always like to have some stuff like that just on hand. You look like the type to hate black guys, and I respect that. I don't respect you at all for saying that. I would respect a black guy, but more than I'd respect you for saying that racist crap. Jeremiah says, I love Tool. Oh, okay. Yapper VR, how are you? Welcome in. Oh. Oh. You're good? I'm good too. It was a pretty good day. Kind of hot outside. What's in the cup? Black coffee. Viridescent veins. That's an interesting name. Good to see you. A little bit of bourbon. No, not yet, Stains. Nick, you can leave the room. El Mencho says, how do you like your coffee, Ron? I like it a lot. And just black. Jennifer Painter is back. Welcome back, Jennifer. Dating advice for the younger generation. 8-ball pool. I'll give you the same advice my dad gave me. Date a girl with small hands. No, my day's going pretty good. Ooh, no sugar? No. No sugar, no cream, no. That just ruins coffee. Trump is trying to make your coffee 50% more expensive, by the way. Yeah, probably right. I don't know. What's about the small hands? That's what my dad always just told me. His advice was date a girl with small hands. Yeah. You're right there, Paul. It's kind of funny there, Stains. I get what you're I smell what you're stepping in. Or small feet? No, not small feet. Yeah, he told me why. I can't repeat that though. Because it makes your thing look bigger. Hello, Snoop. What's going on? Gabriel, welcome back. Do I like dragons, Randall? No, not really. Snoop, pretty much every day. Usually I try to go live every day between at 5 o'clock. Sometimes I'm a little late. Tell us a joke. I can't remember any. My son told me a good one just a couple days ago, and I can't remember what it was now. Gabriel, I'm doing okay. The preppy vibes. How you doing? Welcome in. Crazy short. What's my age? I am 64. Probably too old to be on YouTube. All the hot dogs taste like. Yeah. On the road is 73. I don't think I'll see 73. $66. Well, my family's not known to live long. I have a brother 1 year older than me, and he passed away in February. Well, Snoop, if it happens, it happens. I know this much. I'll make it to the end. Big John. Big John. Hello, Lauren. Hang on to that guy. Sassy, I think I do too, but I appreciate you, Snoop. I need all the help I can get, actually. I live in a padded room. You can leave this room. Zishan. What's going on? Yeah, that was 3 of us. My older brother, and then Bill, the one that died, and then me, we're all 1 year apart. And my older brother is still kicking it, but barely. I know I'll outlive him, but he'll probably be gone within the next year, I'm sure. Nothing, just wasting my time and my life, to be honest. All right, Mary, no problem. Half of the money I've made in my life I spent on alcohol and women. The rest of it I just wasted. Stain says, what about pot? No, that wasn't ever for me, really. Don't want peeps to think I'm a dude. We live and learn, that we do. Snoop? No, I don't. Yeah, Aura is the owner of Week. What is it? Babishai Gaming? Hello. Haywood Pittman, welcome back. How are you? Oh. Have you any siblings? Yeah, Crazy Short. I just said that there was actually 4 of us. 3 brothers, or 2 brothers. I have 2 brothers and a sister, and the sister died young. And then I had a brother pass away in February. So it's me and 1 left. And the one that passed away had no sons. And my older brother had 1 son, but he legally changed his last name because he didn't. Him and my brother, his dad, didn't see eye to eye, so he changed his last name. So I have 4 boys to keep the name going. Gunnar Kincaid, how are you? Good to see you. Oh, Jack, you're gonna have to get down. What did I do with my glass? Oh. What's your opinion on feet? I'm not a fan of feet. Never been a fan of feet. Michelle Sargent, hello, how are you? Yeah, it's kind of funny about, I would say 10 years ago or so, my wife started teasing me about my toenails because my toenails started getting thick and just like ugly old person's feet. And she used to give me a hard time about it. Well, now she's about 8 or 9 years younger than me. And now her toenails are getting thick. And so now I tease her about it. Say, welcome to the club, hun. ICG5, yes. Is it Sean? Am I right? Daily Gamer, hello. How are you? On a new level. On a whole new level. Yes. How are you, Sean? Welcome in. Ron exposing I'm weak. What's your opinion on clankers? I don't even know what that is. No idea. Why does R always say she's weak? It's her way of saying that something's funny, or she's tickled. She's giggling or laughing. I take her weakness as cuteness. Daily Gamer, you're good. I'm good too. Cool Flame says, are you an alcoholic? What is an alcoholic? What are your hobbies? Well, I would say YouTube is now a hobby. An alcoholic is a person that drinks alcohol. Wow. I don't think that's accurate. But my hobbies are tending to my chickens. Well, no, I'd say my hobby would be YouTube right now. Everything else that I would describe as a hobby is just like daily chores, mowing the lawn and taking care of my chickens. Can you rap about chickens? No, I can't even rap. Daily Gamer, appreciate you. Thanks for subscribing. Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh. When I was a little kid, I used to love Tigger. The way he would bounce. And I don't care what Pooh or anybody else was doing, he would always say, that's what Tiggers do best. Piglet? Yeah, I used to watch Winnie the Pooh. When I was a little guy, I had to watch Winnie the Pooh. And I'd always my mom told me those times I would cry when Eeyore would be complaining about something. I always just hated to see him depressed. Jillian, strawberry ice cream. Yeah. And what was the big rabbit's name? Or was it like a kangaroo? It was a, was it a kangaroo, the big kangaroo? And it had a little roo. Rob Fay, welcome in. How are you? But the kangaroo didn't have a name? I thought the baby was Roo. Yeah, that's going way back. Okay, who can see who can Appreciate you saying that, Daily Gamer. See who knows this and who can type the fastest. On Winnie the Pooh, what was the little boy's name? Nope, wasn't Peter. Kanga was, okay, Kanga was the big kangaroo's name. CJ King, Clinton. Appreciate you. Stephen Stanton, how are you? Sassy Cat got it. Christopher Robin. Good job. Is gooning bad in your opinion? I don't even know what that means. Hello, Funk. How are you? You went and saw a therapist. That's good. Take your cap locks off, but that is good. I hope you're doing real good now. Steven, I'm glad you love the videos. I just throw stuff on there. What are you sipping on? Whiskey and cola. Yeah, I just chopped some off. I did a do-it-yourself haircut. Are you going to see the Fantastic Four movie? Probably not. Daniel the Coolest. How are you? I don't get that at all. Really, Mary? I did not know that. Do you watch Clifford? I used to. A little bit, not much. I wasn't really into it. I remember, I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was a few years ago. I read that some like mathematicians and calculated how much Clifford weighed by his mass, by his size, and it was thousands of pounds. I think Clifford came out after I kind of grew up and grew out of that stage. Back in my day, it was Marmaduke. He was our big dog. The slang people have nowadays is unreal. Yeah. Says Ron, do you like whiskey or alcohol? Whiskey is alcohol. Some of these I ain't reading because they're just stupid comments. What the fudge? How you doing? Oh. Steven Stanton, love your vids. I just throw stuff out there, and it's weird. Sometimes I'll put a short out there, and I think this ought to get some traction. it gets very few views. And then I throw something on that I think is just outside of stupid, and it gets thousands of views. So just never know what's gonna run. The creative Marmaduke is from your county. That's cool to know. There's a statue of him in their hometown. That's pretty cool. My sister, actually, she's my stepsister. She was my dad's daughter from a previous marriage. K Flock King, what's going on? Anyway, she married a guy in California, and I don't remember, I can't remember his name, but he invented the that thing if you're aspirating or something, they punch a hole in there and put it in your windpipe, and he invented that. So he made a lot of money. So she's set for life. Of course, he's passed away. She's still alive. The Philippines created the first karaoke machine. That's cool, Sean. I did not know that. Have you seen Happy Gilmore 2? No. I probably won't see it. I really didn't care for Happy Gilmore, the first one. I wasn't too fond of, what's his name? Adam Sandler. He was great on Saturday Night Live. But as far as an actor goes, I just don't really care for him as an actor. Hello, Teddy. How are you? I'm doing all right. Diego, I have plenty of mods right now, but I appreciate you. The only plush on earth. Hello. How are you? It was hot again in Oklahoma. Another hot day. The only plush on earth, you're new? Yeah, I see that. Appreciate you stopping by. How many of those do you have in an hour? How many of what? How many of these? Usually one, maybe, yeah. If I have a drink, I'll have one or two at night. I had a brother, the one that passed away. He drank every day, drank Coors Light, and he would just drink till he went to bed. I drove into Guthrie to see him, and it was on a Friday night, and he was single, but I drove by his house and he wasn't home, so I called him. And he answered, and it was real noisy, and he goes, "Hey, Ron, I'm at the bar. Come by and see me at the bar." And I looked at Lisa, and she says, "I don't want to go to a bar." I said, "I don't really either." So I didn't go see him, and he died the next day. So, sometimes I think I should have went and saw him, but then it is what it is. All right, Staines. Have a good one. Drinking is not good for you? Well, I beg to differ with you. I think in small amounts it is good for you. Thank you, Sassy. Yeah, he had a problem with it for many years. Can I teach you Filipino? I'm too old to, they say you can't teach an old dog new tricks. You've been trying to motivate your brother? It's really difficult. As far as my sons go, I try to motivate them. I can motivate two of them, but the other two I just can't. Ashton Bellow, you have a question. Someone might have an answer. He's musically gifted, but doesn't do anything with it. Well, it might not be his passion. Do you live in Georgia? No. I live in Oklahoma. Oh, Sassy, I know. Well, they're their own persons. I have one son that anytime I went out to go work on something, do some welding, fix a car, he always wanted to be right there and learn how to do it. And he was the only one. The other three, not at all. Kids School 3 says subscribe. I guess you subscribed. Jake, I don't even know what that is. What do you think of spicy mamacitas? Oh, what? What does that mean? Like attractive Mexican women? I don't know what that means. R is weak. Oh. Come here thinking you were going to do a dance for me. Another dance for me? No. All four of my boys, they have different personalities, different talents. Very decent. I can understand that. I went to college for accounting, and I left a year short. Hello, Sarah. Sometimes I kick myself for dropping out, but then again, I've enjoyed my life. So, Keelan Laughlin, how are you? He did not say that, Ron. What? In 2016, I watched a girl get dragged into an alley and did nothing about it. I was in Houston, Texas, probably 10, 15, 20, probably about 20 years ago. No, longer than that, probably. But anyway, it was on a Sunday, and I was going to the bank at the ATM. And I pulled up to the ATM and I heard screaming coming from down this little alley. And I look over and there was a guy just wailing through the window on a girl that was in the car. And I wasn't even thinking, but I jumped out of the car and took off running, yelling at him to stop. Well, he stopped and he took off running. And I got there to the window, and the girl had a bloody nose and a cut in her eye, and her lip was bleeding. And I asked her if she's okay, and she got mad, said, "Mind your own effing business." And it was like, whoa. I was speechless. I didn't know what to say. I just turned around and walked back to my car thinking, did that really happen? She's getting the crap beat out of her, and she told me to mind my own business. Toby Hall, how are you? That's a cool name. Why you time me out, LOL? I didn't time you out. You would have smacked her? No, I wouldn't do that, but I don't know. Some women will let a man beat on them and then just come right back to him. And I don't understand it. Hello, Brayley. How are you? Autobots, transform and roll out. How was that? Yeah, she said that. She said, mind your own effing business. And I was dumbfounded. I didn't know what to say or anything. I just turned right around and walked back to my car. My day wasn't too bad, Braley. Kind of hot outside. What dinosaur has 500 teeth? I don't know. Yeah, Sassy, I've wondered, I've asked myself if I was put in that position again, would I run to that vehicle or would I just mind my own business? I don't know. Now I wouldn't run over there. Nowadays, I would not get out of my car and run over there. We got cell phones, we got smartphones. I might call 911, but yeah, now I just worry about the guy pulling out a gun and shooting me. So I wouldn't do that. Hello, Jason. How are you? It's another hot day in Oklahoma. Lots of mods? Well, there's a few. Oh, you just got home? Yeah, warm day today. Jason, I caught some of your karaoke the other night. That was pretty good. You got a good voice for country music. Oh, you went to your uncle's funeral? I'm sorry about that, Jason. Hot and humid there too? Yeah, Brayley. I don't like it either. Sassy, we get more than I like. But I'm right here in like Tornado Alley, but I've tracked them, and it seems like when they get into Wellston, Oklahoma, they veer off to the north. So I think it's something about the ground layout right where I live. I think I'm safe. What's up, my dog? Oliver, I had it was like a rice hamburger blend with my wife made it, and a squash mix. It had like zucchini and yellow squash mixed up with onions. It was pretty good. Same here, Brayley. We get a little bit of rain, and I think, thank goodness, and then the humidity the next day is just like too moist to be outside. Hello, Bella. How are you? Hey, Ron, I'm moving from my home city soon, and I'm pretty scared. Just look at it like it's an adventure. It's a new chapter. If you've ever watched a TV series and it's a real good one, and it ends, and you look forward to the next week to see what's going to happen, that's where you're at. Explorer Nate, I just told you. It's just a new chapter. There's Dozer. He crawled up in my lap. Say hello, Doze. His back legs are getting very weak. Do I know Bruno Mars? No, I know I've heard his music. Yeah, Dozer. Yeah, he's having a hard time getting around with his back. I don't know if it's his hips or legs, but he's having a time. Sterling Stevenson, you can leave the room. Yeah, Brooke, so do I. I love Jack and Dozer. Monastery, you can leave the room. What's your favorite car from 1930 to 99? The favorite car I ever had was a 1967 Mustang Coupe. But the car I always wanted was a 1940 Ford Coupe. Never got a 40 Coupe. I should have bought one when I was a teenager or in my 20s, because when I was a teenager, they were sitting in barns and you could get them for almost nothing. Now, they're extremely expensive. When I bought my Mustang, it was from a one owner, and it was back in probably about 1980, and I gave him $1,000 for that car. Ailey, is it your birthday? Those were the days. Yep. It's kind of weird because when I was young, my dad would tell me about the cars he had, and he always said, I wish I'd still had them. I wish I'd never gotten rid of them. I'm like, yeah, they're like classics. Well, now, the cars I've had that I got rid of, now my kids say, Dad, I wish you'd never got rid of them. They're classics. It's like, well, yeah, I didn't take my dad's advice, so my kids probably won't take my advice. I had a Mitsubishi Eclipse, 2000, yeah. And I gave it to one of my kids. I had put a little time and work into it, a little money into it. But I gave it to my son, the only son I have that can drive a stick shift. So I gave it to him and I said, it's going to be a collectible. Well, he had it for a short time and then he turned around and sold it. And it kind of rubbed me the wrong way because I gave it to him. Can you sing a song for us? I can't sing. I am a horrible singer. Yeah, it did me too, Sassy. It kind of hurt. It didn't really rub me wrong, but it kind of hurt. How did you get Lowther in your YouTube name? How did you get edits in your YouTube name? Hello, Lee. How are you? Lee Maston. Welcome in. Sam does stuff. Ron does stuff. Well, I mean, yeah. That's just my name. Lee, I'm glad you're fine. I'm doing okay. Sam does stuff, says we meet again. Sassy, yeah, one of my sons, I've given him two cars. Another one I gave one. Another one I gave one, and another one I've given three, because he's a horrible driver, and he can't handle his money. So, but one of them I gave him a little Mazda, and he's still driving it, still taking care of it. I'm still standing. I don't think I can do that. I don't even know what I did. Half the time, if I do a short, whether it's lip syncing or dancing, I just turn the camera on, do it, post it. I can't even remember what I did on half the shorts I put out there. What do you do if you get a bad chat message? I don't do much. I have a few mods. If it rubs them the wrong way, they will time them out or boot them out, or just 13 cat. Just a cat. Just hello, Jess. Welcome in. How are you? Kevin, I'm having an okay evening. A little hot outside here in Oklahoma. Jess, I'm doing good. Not a bad day. What is your favorite ice cream? I would have to say Reese's Peanut Butter Cup ice cream. Just chocolate ice cream with those little bitty Reese's cups in them. That's good stuff right there. It's hot in Florida too. Yeah. I have a sister in Florida. She lives right on St. Pete Beach. The last couple times that we went and visited her, it was like so humid. It's raining in the Philippines. Nothing is Bentley. Bentley is nothing. Nothing is Bentley. Hello, Bentley. Yeah. If it's not that, then it's just plain old chocolate ice cream. Well, WK Edits, I have a son that's a YouTuber named John, and I've been trying to get him to come over here and do a live with me, or do a video with me, doing a jalapeno challenge. And he keeps saying, yeah, but he hasn't committed yet. He hasn't done it. Yeah, that's Jack. I still got Dozer in my lap, and now he wants on my lap. Come on. No fighting up here. If you're both up here, no fighting. Okay, no fighting. Sam's Random Videos. How you doing? There's Jack and there's Dozer down here. Oh, El Mencho. I think the chocolatier the better. Mona Lisa, welcome back. How are you? He's breathing heavy. Watch him, watch him, watch him. Oh yeah, they chill. They're chill. I'm glad you're great, Mona Lisa. All right, Braley. Much love. Have a good night. Thank you for coming by. Good to see you. Tyrone says, can you hit the glizzy? Can you hit the blinker? I don't know what any of that means. Texas Repo, what's going on? How are you? Yeah, you're right, Sam's Random Videos. Pretty much the same. Hugo wants to know what a blinker is. I want to know what a blinker is. Hello, Kirk. How are you? Pepsi, Coca-Cola, or Dr. Pepper? Definitely not Dr. Pepper. And I prefer Coke. I am a Coke guy. Coca-Cola. I've never tried cocaine. Or I would have took you as a Dr. Pepper person. Most Dr. Pepper drinkers I know are weak. You love sangria? What is that? What is sangria? That's a wine, isn't it? WK's edits, I'm gonna when he commits to it. I picked up some jalapenos and it was like last week or so. I ate one on a live just to see how hot they were. They're hot. And I know I can eat one. I don't know if he can. Have you ever had Sprite with tea? No, I haven't. Okay, so who drinks their tea sweet? And who drinks their tea unsweet? I am definitely an unsweet tea person. Oh, Brooke, jalapenos aren't bad. They're bearable. I also have some, what is it, serrano peppers, and they are hot. I don't know if I could eat one of those straight. I've put them in omelets and some dishes I've made, but you like California Reaper? Pat Farmer, how are you? Welcome in. The sweeter the better. Ooh. I've eaten a ghost pepper one time, and it was not enjoyable. Have I ever had British tea? I don't guess I have. Mary's unsweet team. WK Edits, thanks for stopping by. Sean, I like tea. I don't like sweet tea, but I like tea. Lex says I look like Gandalf. Okay. No, I've never had British tea. Is it prepared a certain way or what? You like hot or cold coffee? Hot. Cold coffee is why microwaves were invented. Iced tea or lemonade? Iced tea. Once in a while I'll drink some lemonade maybe, but I'm not a big fan of lemonade. Cowboy Eli, how you doing? Hello, I'm here to steal your fridge. Try back there. Go ahead. Bring a dolly. It's kind of heavy. The unsweet was an acquired taste. I don't know. I was growing up, my family was not well off, so my mom controlled the sugar intake. Most of what we drank at home when I was growing up was either water or milk, because I grew up on a dairy, so the milk was free. Mushroom soup is umami. My parents did a good job. And I think I did a good job with my kids. But it was kind of odd because my mom had 3 sons. One is extremely intelligent, but moves very slowly. He's not physically inclined, but he's very highly mentally inclined. The other brother dropped out of high school, but very physically fit, and he could work circles around anybody as far as construction and labor. physical labor. And I'm right in the middle. I'm not as intelligent as my older brother, the oldest, but I don't have the physical conditioning of my other brother. Hugo, he was just saying something stupid. I was going through some photograph album of my grandpa's. My grandpa got into photography, and he went to photography school. Well, he was taking some photographs of my grandma when she was younger, and my mother when my mother was probably around 13 or 14. And I ran across those pictures, and that was pretty cool to see. Do you believe the Bible has errors? I don't know what you mean, errors. Alex T says, I'm a good kid. I'm 33. My, who was it? Somebody always used to tell my wife, you're a good kid. Oh, yeah, it was a friend of ours, Oscar. And she always said, I'm not a kid. I mean, she was like in her 40s and 50s. And she always thought it kind of rubbed her the wrong way. But he was like 20, 30 years older than us. So that's just the way he talked. Yeah, I agree, Alex. But she didn't really care for it because we weren't related. She wasn't his kid. But I think he said it to everybody that was of the age where they were of the age of his kids. Sam Elliott in Roadhouse called Swayze Kid. Yeah, I think you're right. That was a good movie. Patrick Swayze was a good actor. WK's Edits. I thought you were leaving. I thought you said bye a little bit ago. You found my live while scrolling, eating pizza. I got Nike. You're a weirdo. Brooke, I will. She took off to town. Tell you what, me doing YouTube bothers her. She does not like it. She thinks it's a waste of time. Jawbreaker. What? I don't understand that statement. It wasn't followed by a question mark, so I don't guess it's a question. Aboard Super Fortress? No. No. The Swayze Express is coming with us, gentlemen. Cake for dessert? Ooh, I wish. When I get off the live, I should make some brownies. That sounds good. WK edits, all right. WK's edits, Wix edits. Have a good night. My lap is so warm with these two animals on my lap. Sean, I normally try to start at 5, but I'm late sometimes. So, motocross. Good to see you too. How are you? Eating rocks for dinner? Yeah, it's that time of the year. Dozer. He can be on my lap for half an hour and he gets down and I've got like white cat hair all over me. Motocross, I'm pretty good. It wasn't a bad day at all. Hot outside, but the chickens are doing wonderful. Am I going to watch Happy Gilmore? No. Y'all, the chicks that hatched, what was it, 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago? I moved them all outside into a cage. And this morning, I mean, they're still pretty small chicks. But this morning, one of my male cats was out there trying to get in that cage. And I was yelling at him. And I was screaming, "You get in that cage, it'll be the last thing you ever do." And he took off running. Dan the man. Welcome in. How are you? You hate Trump? Why would you hate Trump? I mean, I didn't vote for him, by no means, but I wouldn't say I hate him. Motocross, you too. Keep the world smiling. Just keep smiling, and it gets contagious. All right, Oliver. Have a good one. Thank you. Damien, if you're out of here, thanks. Thank you. See you later. Have a good night. Motocross, they're all good. All good. Kids are all healthy and working hard, and the wife is gone to town right now. Norman Bass was a good guy. Samuel, I'm doing all right. How you doing? Beetle the Magnificent is doing a little flex. Do you know Squid Game? Is that a show, a TV series, or a movie? I've heard of Squid Game. I don't know if is it a game, online game, or console game, or a movie, or what? I'm so far behind times. You're good, Samuel? I'm doing okay. Yeah, they are. And my lap is warm too. We got Jack over here. And we got Dozer over here. Yeah, he's a good boy. They're both getting pretty old. Watch out, watch out. Dan, if I do, you'll see it right here. Brooke, I'll make it to the end. Guaranteed. Anyway, I think I'm going to shut this down. Go do a breather. No, Gabriel. Water won't help. I got to inhale some medicine. There's Dose again. Anyway, I love y'all. Have a good day. Good night. And be kind to each other. If you're not doing nothing tomorrow, stop by and say hi. Later.